Joseph went from favored son to forgotten prisoner and still ended up running Egypt. How? Because every setback was secretly training him for the position he prayed for. Today, we're unpacking 10 lessons from Joseph that'll change how you see rejection, betrayal, and waiting seasons. If you've ever felt like God forgot you, this one's gonna flip your perspective completely. Hey, before we dive in, hit that like button. It's a small action, but it tells YouTube this message needs to reach more people who feel stuck right now. Lesson 1. Your favor doesn't exempt you from struggle. Joseph had the coat of many colors, a symbol of favor. Yet that same favor made his brothers jealous enough to sell him. The first lesson, favor doesn't mean easy. Sometimes being chosen means being challenged. When you're favored, expect friction. Not everyone will celebrate your calling, but that resistance reveals who's not meant to go where you're going. Lesson 2. People can strip your coat, but not your calling. Joseph's brothers tore off his coat, but they couldn't touch his anointing. You might lose your job, your title, or your platform, but your purpose, that's untouchable. Every coat can be replaced. Your calling can't. If you're in a season of loss, remember, God's preparing a better coat on the other side. Lesson 3. Excellence is your ticket out of any pit. Even as a slave in Potiphar's house, Joseph worked with excellence. He didn't wait for a better job. He made the job better because he was there. That's what separates dreamers from leaders. Anyone can have a vision, but only disciplined people develop the skill to steward it. Wherever you are, bloom there. Excellence is never wasted. Lesson 4. Integrity costs, but it pays more. When Joseph refused Potiphar's wife, he lost his position but kept his integrity. Shortcuts give speed. Integrity gives sustainability. Character keeps doors open that talent can only knock on. If saying no costs you today, trust that it's buying something better tomorrow. Lesson 5. Waiting is not wasting. Joseph spent years in prison, forgotten by the very people he helped. But those unseen years were where he developed the wisdom Egypt would one day need. When nothing seems to move, God's moving in you, building faith, clarity, and patience. Your waiting season is still working. Don't quit in the cocoon. Lesson 6. Serve where you are, even when it's not fair. Joseph didn't just survive prison, he served in it. He interpreted dreams for others while his own dream was still waiting. That's the test. Can you celebrate someone else's breakthrough while waiting for yours? Promotion hides behind service. Lesson 7. Speak life even when life feels dead. When Pharaoh called Joseph up, he said, "I cannot interpret your dream, but God can." That's faith and humility in one line. Keep speaking like someone who still believes. Words shape worlds. Joseph used his words to interpret a nation's future. You can use yours to interpret your own. Lesson 8. God uses detours for direction. Pit, Potiphar's house, prison, palace. Every wrong turn was a right step in disguise. Sometimes your detour is your direction. Rejection redirects. Delay develops. Stop fighting the route. Start trusting the roadmap. Lesson 9. Forgiveness frees you faster. When Joseph's brothers came starving, he didn't take revenge. He blessed them. Because forgiveness was never about letting them off the hook. It was about freeing himself from bitterness. Holding pain doesn't punish them. It paralyzes you. Let it go so you can move forward. Lesson 10. God turns pain into platform. Joseph told his brothers, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." That's the perspective shift of a healed heart. Every betrayal, every delay, every disappointment, each one was a building block for destiny. Your pain was never wasted. It was repurposed. The pit that buried you becomes the platform God promotes you from. So if you're in a setback, hold on. You might just be in training for a throne you can't see yet. If this message encouraged you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who's waiting on God's timing. And if you're serious about growing your purpose, mindset, or influence, click the link in the description and start your journey today. Subscribe for more, because the next video might just be the confirmation you've been praying for.